Well, first off, I'd like to start by thanking the judges. It's been a really long day, and I have so much respect for you guys sitting through this, and I think it's amazing.
My name is Bryce Airgood.
My name is Burroughs.
My name is Elise Conklin.
So, it took us a long time to figure out which of these issues that would play to our strengths as a team, but also the strengths of our college. Sexual assault was the issue that we found the most pervasive. But before we got started on making this, we wanted to take a step back and ask ourselves, how big of a problem is it really?
At them in the street, and a large proportion said they'd also been groped or grabbed inappropriately in public. Yeah, like that.
You know, you hear girls saying like, I was so shit-faced last night. I shouldn't have fucked that guy. We can be a mistake. Everybody get up.
If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down.
I was attacked by someone I knew. The Department of Education, they say they have open investigation with several universities. My detective looked at me and said, I've seen a lot of creeps in my day, and your offender isn't a creep.
Learned she was raped only after seeing pictures of her naked, unconscious body being passed around online.
2 of us were sexually assaulted before classes had even started.
Dr. Luke, her producer, sexually and verbally abused her.
This is what happens when you sell your soul to Satan in exchange for earthly riches.
I know why only 6 in every 100 women report now.
You tell me it gets better, it gets better in time.
1 in 6 boys under the age of 18 will suffer some form of sexual assault.
That they will not pursue a rape case because this alleged rapist didn't orgasm.
Yeah, I was here once. In the middle of a sentence, I just fell asleep.
If you don't get consent, you could go to prison for rape. What sort of society has to remind people not to rape?
Nobody forced her to drink. And what happens? She gets caught by her mom, she's embarrassed, and the easy way out here is, Mom, someone took advantage of me. But what did she expect to happen? I'm not saying that she deserved to be raped, but
you know, it's not gonna eat all of us, it only eats like 1 in 5.
Too many women and men on and off college campuses are still victims of sexual abuse.
Till it happens to you, you won't know how I feel.
This first statistic was obtained through a survey conducted specifically on MSU's campus. This and other research based on levels prove that effective communication is critical in preventing sexual assault. It is less likely to happen in communication.
So, MSU President Amanda K. Simon stated that sexual assault on college campuses is a serious national issue. And we see this demonstrated by the fact that 300 colleges are currently in the federal investigation.
When it comes to consent, there is a lack of communication, a lack of comprehensive education on the topic of sexual assault, and a lack of attendance at educational seminars on the topic. Perhaps the most prevalent, it is very difficult for survivors to gain access to support systems.
So, after much research and deliberation, we believe we have found a multifaceted message to help combat this pervasive issue. So, our campaign, Spartans Have Your Back, features a 3-step process, with the first step being prevention. So, we see not enough is being done preceding sexual assault. So, we've come up with a set of advertisements that we believe will appeal to the student body as a whole, including young men.
While sexual assault and relationship violence prevention programs like SART do exist, many students don't attend this section. Safety, our second step, includes incentivizing SAR and empowering MSU students to take a stand through education and defense videos.
And our third step, coping, deals with one of the most difficult aspects of sexual assault, which is helping survivors come to terms with their past in a healthy way. And this step includes open lines of communication and creating a positive online environment. Step 1, prevention. So prevention starts with the message of our campaign, Spartans Have Your Back, using the symbol of the Spartan shape. And the graphic and the message aim to create a sense of teamwork and draw the tight-knit MSU community to bring people together. Recently, we've seen a lot in the news about cases of sexual assault and the ensuing court cases. So action is very important, but this type of thinking is very reactive, and we want to stop it before it even happens. While women are already very familiar with this topic, not as much as then to educate men. So we want to change this mentality of men from, we talk about rape culture a lot, to something more positive. And more than any other school here at MSU, we see this really tight-knit student community that we work together really well, and there's also the sense of the Spartan family between alumni around the world.
It is clear that when MSU thinks about sexual assault, safety comes first. Everything from its incredible SARV program to the green emergency towers found all over campus. However, it's not enough. Our second step focuses on how we can improve MSU's already existing programs. We would incentivize SARV by attendance by awarding students with a Spartans Have Your Back branded breathalyzer, as well as entering students into a raffle for a lower bowl upgrade based on the student participation to help increase male interest. These incentives were chosen because they are both realistic, and the breathalyzers even promote self-regulation when entering the MSU party atmosphere. The SARV members will be trained to preface the breathalyzers appropriately. Finally, we would implement self-defense videos on the SARV website to promote a mentality to help defend yourself, but also your fellow Spartan. Here's an example of one of the many self-defense videos that can be found.
Hi guys, my name is Elise, and I'm a first degree black belt in USTS style Taekwondo, and this is my assistant Peter.
Hi, today we're here to teach you some basic self-defense.
Before we start, we just want to stress the importance of taking self-defense seriously.
Everything that you see here should only be used in extreme situations.
Now let's get started.
Wrist locks are useful when deterring an attacker without causing them any harm. This is an easy way to gain control of an opponent in order to assess the severity of a situation. If more extreme measures need to be taken, a wrist lock leaves you with a lot of options to further deter your opponent. To keep control of your opponent, place both of your thumbs between their first and second knuckles while keeping their arms straight.
And that's how you do a wrist lock.
Thanks for watching.
And remember, Spartans have your back.
And lastly, we have COVID. So worst case scenario, there will be students who have faced sexual assault, and we want to make sure we're there supporting them. One of the biggest problems with sexual assault is that survivors often feel too ashamed or afraid to talk about their experiences. We want to create a platform to help them deal with their feelings. So we propose the addition of an online journal and chat room. When wanting to deal with issues privately, journals are a great method of expressing one's feelings. So our journal features listing positive events that happened to you that day and selecting your present mood from the smiley face that you can see in the upper right-hand corner. So by providing this online format, we can help students track their mood day to day and see their progress over time. The online chat room would be an anonymous way of reaching out to staff at SARV about issues of sexual assault, and it would make for a good resource for people who are concerned about issues such as consent. And it's also a place that people can come for quick answers.
One of the reasons we started our message as is because we wanted to promote inclusivity and we wanted to avoid the pressurization of men.
Our message has many strengths, but one of the most important is that we view men and women equally when creating this campaign. This helps unify the MSU community. Our research supports all of our points. We have inclusive outreach programs, ways to help our campaign and help survivors, and we keep MSU at the heart of our campaign.
Our message could run into some issues, everything from funding to MSU's participation and even the participation of self-defense. However, we've spoken to representatives from both programs, and because of their large volunteer pool, we don't believe there should be an issue finding a volunteer to monitor the chat room. We strongly believe that it cost can be managed, as shown in the next slide.
Our campaign takes full advantage of all of our resources on campus. Everything from our allies as SARV and FAFI to the untapped potential within the MSU male population. ComArt provides many of these opportunities as well, which we utilize. It's a very timely topic, and we have even created ties with the MSU athletic department to tap directly into the MSU community.
Our message is threatened by the idea that some people might take advantage of the chat room to prey on survivors. Another issue could be that students still don't pay attention. We believe our message is strong enough to overcome these. We've conducted some research and believe that Spartans Have Your Back would be a relatively affordable campaign. We project that our proposed message has the potential to have less than half the cost of another MSU campaign, Spartan's Well, which spent more than $225,000 in 2015. Even that cost is minuscule in comparison to the cost of sexual assault settlements that have been created by other colleges in the past.
An article recently published by the New York Times discusses the sexual assault prevention program and deemed it a rare success. We read this article after we had designed our campaign, and we were very excited to find we have a lot in common. If you would like to learn more about this article and this campaign, it's included in the handout provided. Thank you so much for your